morning, dear children. Welcome to Learning Maths with Michelle. Today is timetables of 3. Now, it is story time. Shh. Hayowa, 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 jine yo howe ho. Hayowa, hayowa, hayowa. Millions of years ago, scientists believed that a man walked on earth. He was quite different. He did not walk straight. He walked like this. And he was called Man with Ability. His tool was the rock. When he found meat, he would take it and smash it and break the bones, and he would eat the meat raw. How did he tell time? He looked at the rising sun and knew it was time to wake up. He looked at the moon and the stars, and it was time to go to bed. Do you see? 3 heavenly bodies. 3 is indeed a special number found in the cosmos everywhere we look. And Homo habilis lived, man with ability, very strong. Then time went by, and he began to change. And he was no longer bent. He was upright. And he could see far. And he loved to discover things. Then one day, he discovered something so precious to mankind. One of the greatest discoveries. And that was fire. And the scientists decided to call him Upright Man, Homo erectus. Now he no longer ate his food raw, he cooked it. As time went by, he discovered how to make crude pots out of mud. And then he would put water and his food inside and cooked it, boiled it. How would he manage to cook it? He learned how to make a 3-stone jiko. The 3 stones of our traditional jikos at the village. You see, we still discover number 3. Then, Homo erectus lived for many years. Then one time, the climate began to change, and the warmth of the day disappeared, and now it became colder and colder. Why? Because the whole earth was filled with snow, with ice, and it was called the Ice Age. And man had to survive through Ice Age. Animals died, man died. If they never discovered a way to survive, you and I would not exist today. So, he had to think and to use his power of the mind. And by so doing, he got a new name. The Thinking Man. The Thinking Man. He was Homo sapien. And he survived. He learned how to take the skin from the wild animals, and he thought of how to take bones of an animal that are sharp like a needle, thread them, and he see his warm clothes and wore them. And he survived the Ice Age. Then after some time, the Ice Age disappeared and the climate came back to normal. But now, man had evolved to thinking man, and it continued to change as years went by. And then one day, he became so strong in the mind that they called him Homo sapiens sapien. And this time, he discovered something precious to mankind. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. The clock. The clock. So man discovered the clock, and it has gone a lot of change since then up to now. So look at the clocks. We have them here to show us times table of 3. When we have 1 ring of the clock, it is 1 times. 2 rings of the clock, it is 2 times. 3 times would mean 3 circles of the clock. 4 times would mean 4 rings of the clock. We can continue to 5 times, 6 times, till we finish the table of 3. But then, what is on the rings? It is the 3 hands of the clock. So, we come and we say, 1 times 3 will give us 3. 2 times, and every time it's 3. So 2 times 3 each will give us a total of 6 hands of the clock. 3 times 3 will give us 9. 4, and every time is 3, becomes 4 times 3, and when we count all the hands of the clock, we get 12. 4 times 3 is 12. Then we can go to 5 times 3, and you get 15. And we continue until we finish the table of 3. So let's say the multiples. 3, 6, 9, 12. Again, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Keep on practicing, and I know you'll be so good in it. Thank you, and see you another time.